The order of Mind Soaks are Pyro, you're first. You pop 1. And then Segume, you pop Bubble and get the rest of the 3 on the first set. You have an important role in that you have to spend enough holy power in 60 seconds or 90 seconds to get to the next Mind Soak, so you have Bubble up again. It should be doable, but just know that you are going to be using Bubble sooner than the 3-minute mark. And you are doing the same rotation for the mines every time. It'll be Pyro first, and then you get the rest. Even when there won't be 6, we're beating that timer. Or we're going to find out tonight if we get all the way there and there's 6 and we'll figure it out. There are ways we can do it.
Who's replacing 0 and no?
Yeah, it's going to be you, unfortunately. And then...
I mean, there's both of us in the line.
Yeah, I'm tracking. That's for phase 2 anyway. If we get all the way there, we're ballers. It'll be a Lydian for tonight. I'm just going to dump names in here, and that'll be our template. In case we have weird things happen for the next couple of weeks. All right, let me get logs fired up. We can drop. I'll drop feasts here. Do we have cauldrons? Feast is down. It's in front of the warlock portal. We do want a lot of DPS. Like the timer eventually will be tight when we're phasing. A lot like One-Armed, where we're trying to beat a certain set of coins. To give you a rough estimate, it's somewhere in the 45 million raid-wide DPS range. That probably won't happen tonight, and that's okay. We will deal with it. I want to make sure that we are all getting close to phase 2, and if we can make it there every time, then we can beat the timers. All right, so for those of you that weren't here last night, we are starting on the backside. There is potions and flasks available still.
So the Immuners team have to soak the first one or the second one?
You will soak both.
But immuning the second one.
You know what? Since you asked, you're on the second.
I was asking for Illidan.
I know.
Because he wanted...
I don't...
for everybody. So
the reason...
We know it.
The reason I'm one-eaching you is because I don't think Netherwalk prevents debuff. Or prevents in the same way.
It does. It prevents death.
It prevents death. It's fine. You can share the load. I trust in both of you.
So no, but what I'm saying is the first bomb that we get, that's when we soak, or that's the whole raid?
That is just you guys both times. So the Mega Soak is going to sit all the way against this door. You 5 are standing at this door.
Okay. So I'll drop a Darkness, Illidan, and I won't use Netherwalk. I'll use Netherwalk in case I have to soak another time. Like later in the fight. Alright, got it.
All right, 6, you are Anchor tonight. Kadabra, you are free to roam. I don't know if it matters, but I want one hunter, one mage. I may swap you and me to be anchor depending on what the scenario needs, because it might be easier to call it than have 2 mages with blink. I know that was originally the case. One of the things that we have as mages is mass barrier. So on the jails, I'm testing it tonight to see if it works. When the jails go out to get placed, I'm going to try to stay on X and get close, mass barrier, but not actually soak it. It's just to make sure that those people live. Probably not needed in the first set, but later it might be. All right, this is ready check for pull. Check your talents, check your specs. Tonight is just pulling and figuring it out, learning the dance. Seeing if we can get... Yeah, I can drop mage food. Seeing if we can get further each time. We have the damage, it's not so much a DPS race. If you get locked in jails, you're getting kicked towards the center. Try to knock only one wall. Just be stacked up. It's just the 2 or 3 of you in there. Do you have the MRT note? So you are not assigned until phase 2. Durin and Edric.
So first cages, I can just chill.
Yeah, basically, and that's what we do in heroic too. Durin and Edric,
Okay.
you guys are going to be on triangle because it's to the left of the boss. And then Josh and Zway, you guys are going to be in X.
And what tank is taking the gold hit?
It will be Segume,
Okay.
because one of the
I'll
things I
give
didn't go
him-
over, and that's glad you asked. Segume, when you take the big tank hit and you get punted here, just stand there the whole time. And then in the last 10 seconds or less of that debuff, use Blessing of Spell Warding. It will prevent you from taking any more damage and also prevent you from turning gold. And you can literally just drop all of the pile of gold in that hot mess. We don't even have to drag it against the wall. That'll be the same thing for phase 2 later in the fight. All right, let me give tanks assist. And away we go. We are not lusting on pull, doing it for real.
Soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 and 8.
All right, mine's gonna be the first thing. Get out. Look at your feet. Pyro's first, and then Segume has the rest. Everybody else is soaking all of these. Soak. Look for all the red circles. None of these can hit the ground, or we die.
Ow, ow, ow.
That's gonna be all the way against the wall, whoever that is. And then this would be the immunities, which we're gonna die here.
Personals in 8.
And then that would be on one left or right side, doesn't matter.
2, 1.
And then the evokers would cleanse Pyro for taking the bleed.
Dodge. 3,
And then the frontal's the other side.
1.
That's fine. And then everybody get ready to swap. Go across the line now. Now we're going to drop jails. It's not the right people, but we're just playing this out. We have free damage right now. We would have an anchor normally.
2, 1.
Jails going out now, 1 on each side.
10.
Look at your weak aura. See how there's 2 symbols now? And looks like I need to adjust the markers a little bit. That's the goal, and then we die here.
8,
He enrages because he touched it.
3, 2, 1.
Just a general announcement, the longer the fight goes, the more every mechanic hurts, which is why it's not likely going to be 3 healable. Not impossible, but just not likely. The small soaks do not do that much damage. Promise. It's because soaks are getting missed.
I think someone bumped mine before I did. I don't know who it was.
Oh, well, that will definitely take 100% of your health.
So then we got 2 mines in a row on the next set.
And that should be fine. Because the mines happen as rapid as they did just there. The pacing wise. That's basically
Well,
dump everything healers.
I know you can do one, at least in the video that I watched, they were getting them to drop off before triggering the next one just briefly.
That is because the healers were bursting through it. So, like, it's a heal absorb that's also a dot tick. And then they are taking the absorb, healers are bursting through it, taking another one, healers are healing it off, and that's how they're balancing it. It's basically blow everything you have, Healing Tide, Ascendance, and Divine Hymn and Halo. And during all of those channels, we're blowing up mines. What weak core is that? Is that for mines, Rixie? Gotcha. Push something random. Yeah. Oh, also, I was going to recommend to you use Illustrious Barrier this fight instead of Mass Barrier, instead of a Power Word Barrier. There isn't really a good stack point to drop it unless you were going to use it basically solo on somebody's frontal. But at least with mines, you can get something out to have an AoE. It's not a bad skill. It's not bad.
I meant to say pad.
Okay, I gotcha.
It's all pad, dude. It's bad. It's pad. I'll swap to it pad if you want, but it's all pad. I've tried it. It's no bueno. Let's give it a shot.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 and 8.
3,
Watch your feet. Do not pop any of these. Tanks have them. You die if you pop them. Get these soaks.
Could have sworn I was out of there.
This one.
They were very beautifully placed.
They sure were.
1 jail on each side in A. Personals in A.
3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1.
Personals in A.
3, 2, 1.
All right, who's having fun? Better to be off of one arm bandit, I suppose.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 and 8.
3, 2, 1.
Watch your feet. Look for all these soaks. Get him. Better. This is Mega Soak, all the way against the wall. Paladins, then 2 hunters, which are dead. You do not have to immune that one. You immune the next one,
3,
and then that's 1 frontal on the left.
Personals in
Then one of the evokers, Josh, remove the bleed and pyro.
dodge. 3,
Then frontal to the other side, to the right.
1,
Then we're hugging the line. Everybody can stand on the dirt. Go now. You did move to the other side, Zuna. It's 100% or we die. When this becomes more habitual, we can have everybody stand on the earth side except for the anchors to make it easy. But for now, we're just doing it. Everybody. Warrior Shout and Shaman buff.
Pyro Soak 1. Kosuzu Soak 3 and
3,
Watch your feet.
2, 1.
Look at all the soaks. Keep getting them. Are we stacking under boss? That's Mega Soak in the back. You're not immune, just take it.
8. Personals in A.
Then we get frontal on the left.
3, 2, 1.
Then we cleanse the bleed.
In A.
Everybody go stand on the earth side right now.
3, 2, 1.
Perfect. Now we're staying here. We're going to put the jails 1 on each side.
1 jail on each side in A.
3, 2, 1. Drop.
Right.
1 on each side of the boss. Galveston. You can
Right,
move to
wrong
the other
map.
side.
Right. Heroic, wrong.
Yeah.
Knock.
And then you're going to stand there.
Bait. 3, 2,
Spell warding the last 10 seconds.
Left. Personals in A.
At least the side is still open.
All right, finger gun, blast those ads. Blast the ads. Point your butt to the ads. All right, crossover. All right, we got further.
Right, my bad. Just
When you say
Hardwired to go that
crossover,
side.
we're supposed to all be when he's doing that. What side are we supposed to be on? It doesn't matter.
So we start on iron, and then we go through all the iron phases with the 2 frontals. Then you guys all stand on the earth side right after both frontals, and then Sarantha, 6, and myself until that's going to be an issue potentially. Then we are the last 3 or last 2 standing on iron side. We will cross over. Okay,
Reset.
I'm an
Come
idiot.
up.
We will be the ones crossing over, and that then turns into a 100% phase.
Pyro Soak 1. Kosuzu Soak 3 and A.
the reason
you guys are
why
already
we
over
messed
there.
up is because of that. Like,
Yeah,
interaction, right? Because the reason why we transition, like the difference between heroic and mythic is everybody has to transition, which is why on
Yeah.
heroic we do both of the jails on orange side, but because everybody has to transition instead of like X percentage,
1.
we're able to then do the goals one on blue and one on orange. So during that part, we're gonna be split in this front half of the, or I guess back half, the little point of the heart of the room.
What's your question, Edric? Because I think he knows all that.
When he's doing the turn, right? Then when you gotta point the okay, multiple questions. When the finger blast, that's a frontal, right?
That's
Just
a
one
frontal.
person, whoever gets it needs to point it to the mechs so we can break their shield and we can actually kill them.
That's
right?
correct.
Okay, and then after that, he does like the little turn that he's like shooting both of his like finger
No,
guns.
that's
I
the
guess.
enrage. That's the enrage.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that won't happen.
So
Double-minded fury is enrage.
okay, and then okay, got it. Keep
Yeah,
going.
after that finger gun is when we're hugging the line again and we're getting ready to phase. Or in a comfy space, you guys are already on the iron side, and then the anchors phase.
Because the weak arrow was telling me to go to triangle. I don't know. It was marking me triangle and
Because you would,
An
because
orange.
Galveston put the thing in the wrong spots. But normally you would be on triangle, yes.
okay. So I gotta soak it. I want to soak it and then get out.
No, you soak it, kill the ad, and you're getting knocked to
And
the boss. And we are only breaking one wall. It was you and Duran
But
on triangle.
If I kill it, I can potentially get out without breaking the wall. Wouldn't that be beneficial if I leave more walls for the?
Yes,
charge?
but Duran is also
Okay.
going to break a wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. As long as you guys are stacked in the same wall, it wouldn't matter. You won't break any walls? Okay, then yes. If you can do it without breaking any walls, do it.
Well, in that case, we're assuming like we're both on the same wall, right? But I'm assuming I gotta go to one wall. Whoever gets picked, it's random, and go follow him, and Durin will pick the other one, and then like
No, I've
get out?
assigned you both to be on triangle every time.
okay.
Somebody else might
But-
get the initial soak on them, but they're going to put it on triangle, and you two are also in addition there.
Yeah, so they're gonna break a wall. So he takes one, I take one. I guess Durin always
Yes.
takes one, I take the other one. Okay.
That's correct.
Okay.
Then Josh and Zway are always on X, regardless of who gets the soak.
Let's get it.
All right. We're getting further. We're making prog.
I was wondering, when he's doing like, there's a little at. Can the DK maybe try and grab it? I don't know if it's because he seems to be like really low, and then we transition and we always leave him really low. Galveston went and kill it, but maybe if we can pull it,
Just got a ham harder.
Yeah, you just got a ham harder.
let's kill it. Let's kill it.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 and 8.
3,
Watch your feet.
2, 1.
Get these soaks. Woo, that's a lot of damage. That's a mega soak all the way against the wall.
Personals in 8.
Jeez,
Wasn't enough
Hal.
people.
That's right.
Well, the weak arrow was telling me don't soak.
Personals in
Correct, you are
So
not
that's
on that soak.
interesting.
Dodge.
I thought you meant it was first soak.
That's an immunity soak.
1.
That's the immunity soak. That is Elidian first. You are on the second one when it's in the middle of the room.
Wait, so first soak is immunity?
It's both immunities, but the way that we're doing it is you're on the first one. You do not have to immune. You're just taking the damage. The others are also just taking damage. And then when we get to the second mind soaks, it's U5 again. or 6. I don't know how many. I think it's 5. It's the same people, except it's Edric. You and Edric are flipping out. And then you push your immunity because we're at a damage amp phase. The boss is now doing more damage. You still have the debuff, so it would kill you, but you guys are taking 0 damage.
Gotcha.
Do all the immuners know who they are?
I should. They're in the MRT now.
I
Should be in the know.
Sarantha's not here. Is someone replacing her?
Yes. Elidian is. Yeah, we have an extra person in the MRT note. Elidian and then Edric. It would normally be Sarantha. Yes. And in the last phase, it gets kind of chaos. And we'll deal with it kind of when we get there. Because it'll be everybody just stand in it. Because it'll be the last Mega Soak anyway. Yeah, and that's why I have the jails in a certain way. Because the Mega Soak's going to go under boss. So that's going to be mostly the immunities again anyway. To be able to take that damage.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 and 8.
Watch repeat.
2, 1.
I should have living Mega Soak all the way to the wall.
Personals in 8.
Nice job. This is 1 to the left.
2, 1.
Then we're cleansing bleed. And then everybody's on the earth side right now.
3,
And that would normally be to the right.
1.
Kind of the other side. Everybody's on earth side right now. Zwei, 6, Galveston. Nice. Now we're going to put the jails 1 in each marker.
1 jail on each side in 8.
Jails in 5 seconds. Look at the markers.
3, 2, 1. Draw.
Right.
Go now.
Knock.
We're all a 1 against wall. Nice. Frosty Boots stand under the boss.
2, 1.
They go around the walls. Then everybody else can stand on the metal side.
Personals in 8.
You need
This
to
is
clean
finger
your
gun.
boots. Whoever had charge needs to go
2,
and get rid of the debuff.
It's okay. Go on the other side. Just go on the other side. Just go on the other side, on the metal side, please. A lady and go on the metal side. I'm not sure what you're doing. We're gonna die here. I don't know why you're running in circles. That's why I was asking.
Cross shoes. Trust
I
me.
don't know why either. It was
it
spinning.
takes
Well, I
takes
know
someone
that, but
who
it was like
suffered.
running in the right direction, then you turned around against the wall again for some reason. Back and forth was weird.
back and forth.
So the reason that we are stacking underneath the boss again is we can dip your toes, and so that actually removes the ice skates. So then you can all stack on the metal side. Just Demon Hunter things, that does make sense. No questions further. In a perfect scenario, the Tank Buster frontal goes to the X. That's the one that Pyro stands in. And then the Spray frontal goes metal side. The reason being is so that all of the melee can stand right on the boss here without worrying. And in theory, if I do my job correctly with the anchors, we're standing on metal side the whole time anyway. So it's a guaranteed, even if 99% of the people are on earth side, it's fine. When we get to that second phase and we're coming back to metal side, ideally the boss is already here when we already swap. That way, as the finger gun comes up, it's a straight shot all the way to the back of the wall, and it's very easy to knock off both shields quickly. And then, of course, the anchors come over at the 98, 99. But we're making prog, so Happy about that. Shaman buff, druid buff.
One question: if I soak, you know, those all those soaks that we like, they keep coming out. If I soak one, can I soak another one?
You can. I would recommend a defensive if you do. And health
Okay, 'cause
cookies.
I'm pretty sure. I
You
think I do.
can, but they're like 2 mil each.
All right. Got it.
Defensive anyways, yeah.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 and 8.
Watch your feet.
2, 1.
Make a soak. I know we have people down. We're probably going to die here. We're just playing it out.
Personals in 8.
All right, this is on the left-hand side. Just like that. And then the... I'm sorry, that was the other side. That's fine. Doesn't matter.
Personals in 8.
And then point that frontal to the towards triangle.
3, 2, 1.
All right, then everybody else is on Earth side right now, except for that person. Go on Earth side.
One jail on each side in 8.
All right, we get the jails in 5 seconds. I know we're down people. We're still playing it out.
2, 1. Draw.
Run.
End.
All right, you guys should be standing underneath the boss right now. Dip your toes. And then run around. Run around the walls anyway. One person per wall.
Personals
Is that too far out? Okay, good to know. Rixie, you're going to be anchor. Everybody else rotate.
1.
Rixie, get close. Go now. We had somebody not on the right side. That's fine. That's what I want though. Just that. More people alive and we would have been a little bit better off. That is the correct rotation of movements. You guys died over here. Was there no room behind that wall? I saw you guys like struggling. It looked like there was no room.
I survived back there on X, but someone else might have died. I didn't see what
I died
happened to
back
everyone
there.
else.
You died? Okay. I'm going to move X inward just slightly. There should be a path along this wall, and it looked like there was not.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the finger bang just needs to pass over the ads. It's not like you need to hold it there.
Just not, yeah, correct. It just has to touch. So you can sway it, and we will sway on the second time. Pivot, fan it, whatever you want to call it.
What ball goes into which goal?
So on the first set, Durin and Edric, and whoever has the jail going down, that's going to be in triangle. Then it is Zway and Josh on X. It seems to keep putting me on X anyway too. But otherwise it's just 2 people plus whoever gets it, unfortunately. Nobody else needs to be in it.
One jail on each side in 8.
We fucked up. This is going to be a wipe. We pulled from the Earth side.
I mean, you can still do it to practice the mechanic.
Kind of. Not really. Because we don't have any hot mess to clear our feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. About that.
The reason that we're not doing it the way we did in Heroic, that reason. That's fine.
Personals
I love how I literally just can't do frost shoes unless I have my leap. Like, why am I that retarded?
2,
If we just say warrior, is that good enough? If you were on your lock, it would have been, you know, different.
Oh, I don't want to talk about how bad it would be. I don't want to talk about how bad it would be.
Yeah, it must be on the metal. It doesn't have to be everybody on the earth side, but it does have to be taunted from the metal side. That's what caused that. True, whoever pulls, which means if we're pulling early and you're on the wrong side, that's a bad move too.
Don't worry, I
this-
can fix that every time.
This one's correct.
Pyro soak 1. Osuzu soak 3 and 8.
3, 2,
Watch your feet.
1.
Oof.
Who's not soaking?
Side in
3,
8. Personals in 8.
2, 1,
Yeah, do we need to get Tattlebot?
3, 2,
Because I started soaking 2 with 1 defensive, and now I'm chugging pods and chugging.
Rixie
get
and
it?
I both
You fucking
died
alcoholic.
insane.
Okay, let's try doing the mines 2 seconds across, or I should say across 4 seconds. So we'll pop. Pyro goes first. Segume will go next. We'll wait 1 full second. Then we'll pop the last 2. Let's see if that makes a difference. I mean, it will make a difference. I just want to see if that's the pattern that we have to go with. So basically 2 and 2, and then the next time will be 2 and 3. Or 2, 2 and 1, whatever.
Pyro soak 1. Osuzu soak 3 and 8.
Watch your feet.
3,
Mine's coming out now.
2, 1.
So Pyro first, then Segume. Then we're waiting 1 second. Get these 2. Then the other 2. Unstable cluster bomb. That's not a soak. It's a missed soak.
Personals in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Personals in 8.
Well, the good news is, if this is our raid wall for now, then it becomes easier later because there's 1 more time, and we're skipping the 3rd set.
Was there like a silver lining on that?
Because it's easy, it's a fast dive because we can't get it right, and then once we get it right, then everything else falls into place.
Pulls per minute.
That's right. It pulls for fucking 15 seconds. Yeah, projected textures is the one. I don't know if as much as it's that people don't see it, it's that they can't get there. whenever power is ready.
All of a sudden, he has 6 male health.
Oh! Oh no! He's quite naked. I think he's fixed now, though. Wait. Yeah, there's an anvil back here, yeah?
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 and 8.
3,
Watch your feet.
2, 1.
Push defensives and get all these. Get him. Look at the ground. Get him. There's so many. Get him. Mega soak.
Not gonna lie, the spread on that was kind of cancer.
Sure was.
Personals in 8.
Alright, one frontal to the right. To the right.
2, 1.
Personals in 8.
And then the other frontal to the left, and everybody switch to Earth side except for that frontal.
3, 2, 1.
And right after that, Galveston, you'll switch. Alright, jails are going out.
Each side in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Jails going out now. One on each side. Everybody else is under the boss.
Fate. 3, 2, 1.
Dip your toes. And then we can move boss over to that ad. Perfect.
Personals in 8.
Everybody else get on that side.
Dodge. 2, 1.
Touch those ads with it. Fan it. Nice. Oh no,
Note to
Raj!
self, I'm not a
Raj, you! No!
I made it to my second PI.
I'm so
I
stupid.
believe
I
it's
thought
on
like,
the line.
I was watching the
Oh.
numbers count up, and I thought like we were supposed to move back over. So my bad.
I was like,
Note to
alright,
self, I'm not an ad. Do
I'm gonna
not
blink
sign on
this
the
at
frontal.
99. Why is it still counting up?
So the frontal stays a little time, so you can
So
sway.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit's flat.
So,
over
like-
the floor.
Okay, I have a mission. You know Sarantha's Battle Squawk? Can we, like, get a weak order to do that Battle Squawk, like, at 96?
Is that the one where she flips out on Edric?
No, it's not even words. It's just, like, screeching.
That doesn't
You
sound
know-
Are we
great.
still doing the anchor strat with that, or are we doing like the whole raid strat?
We are trying to get to the anchor strat.
Okay. So if you're doing mud mechanics, you should be standing on metal, and if you're doing metal mechanics, you should be standing on mud.
Basically, yes. As soon as the frontals come out, they're the last few mechanics. Then the anchor can take place and we can move the boss wherever we need to.
Yeah, so it's as soon as bombs are done, we go to mud, and as soon as cages are dropped, we go to metal.
More or less that, yes.
More or less.
More or less. When we take the first frontal, that's always going to be at X first. The reason is it doesn't do anything other than, like, it doesn't hurt anybody else. That person can just hide with that frontal. The AoE triangle frontal will go to the right side, just like we did that last pull. And then that AoE frontal will cross over, and then I'll blink over to phase the boss. Josh, you gotta keep that in a humidor. Hell yeah, I got power. I got pain suppression on pull. Let's go.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 and 8.
3.
Watch your feet.
1.
Look for these soaks. Get him, get him. Go. Look at the ground. Mega soak. Against the wall. Then we're gonna get the first frontal to the right on X. Frontal to the right on X.
3. 2. 1.
The other one's gonna be on frontal on triangle, and then everybody else is crossing on Earth right now.
Dodge. 3. 2. 1.
And cross over.
One jail on each side in A.
3. 2.
One jail on each side.
1. In.
Right.
Everybody else is standing underneath the boss.
Bait. 3. 2.
Ice shoes coming out now.
Left.
Then we're taking the boss to the metal side.
Personals in A.
3. 2. 1.
Oh, we phased early because I died. It's fine. All right, next set of mines. We're pulling the boss to the center of the room. And we're doing the Mega Soak right on Skull right now. So look for the mines. Get these soaks. It's going to go fast. We have an extra mine in this set. Lots of extra damage here. And then when we do the hot mess, we're dropping it right there. And then we're going to move boss slightly inside.
A 69. I'll take that, Prog.
68, sir. Don't be
Bro,
making
you had to
that
mess it
obvious.
up. Nobody had to actually go watch it. Alright, even better, Prog. 69. 68.69.
Let's try something dumb. Pyro pop your mine first. Wait until the soak is done, and then Segume pop one. Are you staring at health bars, Segume? Like while you're popping mines? I want to see if you can watch the debuff fall off and in between each of the mines that you touch. But we have to do it all within your bubble. That has to be the case. So if it's falling off, like, okay, try it and then push the limit of the length that we can go. But if it bubble's going to fall off, just pop whatever we need to. If we can spread them out just a little bit, I think we'll survive much easier.
This weapon animation is the best.
Dude, it's so cool.
I fucking love it.
Elydian, whenever you're ready.
Lead the charge.
Woof.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 and 8.
Watch your feet. Mine's first.
1.
We're going slow here, so just watch your feet extra. Pyro will get the first one immediately. Get these soaks. Look, then Segumi's watching the heal debuff as he's trying to pop these. Keep getting these soaks. We're still going. Get those last two. Mega soak. Then the first frontal's to the right on X. First frontal to the right on X. Perfect.
2, 1.
After that, everybody's crossing over to Earth, and the other frontal is towards Triangle. Towards Triangle.
2, 1.
Everybody should be crossed over. Gives me a heart attack every time I see 100.
1 jail on each side in A.
3, 2,
Jail's coming out.
1. Drop.
Right.
And close to the boss.
Knock. 2, 1.
Okay, we're pulling the boss where Skull is now.
Personals in A.
Dip your toes. Then you're going to finger blast the ads.
Reach. 2, 1.
Whoa.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Everybody cross over.
I'm in your.
Nope, stay on metal side. Stay on metal side. It's super.
My world.
It's cross over to me. It's super confusing.
You might want
Whoever said listen to your
The
radio.
entire
My
team.
brain works in minimal words.
The entire team.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Finger blaster.
It's because I said finger blast, and then Edric goes, "Whoa, hold on." Distracted instantly.
I do think that the cadence at the start worked a lot better. I felt like I didn't.
Oh yeah, no.
I felt like I wasn't dying at all, to be honest.
That was great. That was a great run until
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna keep doing that. Segume, let me know if it becomes not repeatable. It would normally be break time. Does anybody need a break right now? Just one in chat if you do. 5-minute break if needed. Okay. 5-minute break.
Dude, this fight is insane for execute.
I like this. It reminds me of like heroic but harder. Because it kind of
Dude.
is.
Do you know how many times I hit execute?
Oh, that's what you meant.
27 times.
We haven't even got that far.
27 executes.
We also are down like at a whole person. So we'd have like an extra, like we're doing it 19 man right now as a reminder. So we'd have an extra person looking for soaks. And that person would normally be a healer. So the mind soaks could be a little quicker if needed. Clue says, I believe what everybody's looking for is I do what my raid leader says on that one. So everybody swap sides. Oh no.
How long do we have until the season 3 starts?
Like mid-August.
Yeah, so basically our commitment for rating is up until the first weekend in August, which I think is the 5th, 6th, 7th, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That is basically the end of this team for a week or two until the next season.
Okay. I was thinking of like when a good time to try alts or what I want to play in season 3 comes. I might just play my warlock again.
I figured you might.
Hey.
Next season.
I might.
For the soaks, if everybody doesn't know, if they're bright red, it means somebody needs to stand in them. If they are a dim color, it means it's taken care of.
So good to know. Good to know. Because it
Okay,
doesn't
Edric's
split the
back.
damage even if it's shoe, right?
6 is back. What about Zwei?
So
Just
Rick,
use it to the initial one.
are you saying like instead of everybody hard stacking like on right here, it's like half the team here and then half the team here, just to like try to. Okay.
Oh, so for
I mean-
1000%, I'm right there. 1000% every time. Do not be afraid to cross that line. If most of the raid crosses the line, doesn't matter. I am guaranteed that I will not cross that line.
I think he was saying like for baiting bombs, like the initial baiting of bombs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like instead of like a super hard stack, like a soft stack.
I gotcha.
Yeah, the only healer that's gonna carry is the shaman. The priests don't care how far you are.
No, I think he's saying for.
I got 46 yards, so you guys can just run to the moon.
I think he means that it's easier to go from here to the outside than it is from all the way there to the outside to cross that line to get into a soak.
Yeah. The only my counterpoint was the only reason you would stack is for healing, right?
No. I think what he's talking about is, all the bombs
That's
spawn in one spot, and so the tank like blows them all at the same time if they're two stacked or something.
Oh.
I think that's what he's saying. Rixie, what are you saying?
I was just about to say that. I was like, what if we just let Rixie actually speak in voice chat and tell us what he's saying?
It's like he's speaking to me. I know it.
I know.
Chooses not to.
It definitely isn't. You have work calls, brother.
Like, so-
You have Teams calls.
Have
You just
seen
type
that
in your
Red
Teams
versus
calls?
Blue? Have you seen Red versus Blue when he like first gets into the suit or like the robot, and he's just like, "Oh, it's great." Whenever I don't want to listen to people, I just turn my ears off.
Classic millennial reference. Very nice.
I'm younger than 30.
All right, I know we're waiting on Pyro for like 2 minutes here.
I've been watching a little bit of that Red versus Blue. It just really got put on Amazon.
So you gave him an ice pack on the neck or a bullet wound in the foot.
So, general question: who all wants to do PTR testing coming up? Thursday, Friday, this upcoming week, and then I think it's July.
Is it like a 1 week thing?
It's like a 2-day. You have to be on during the middle of the day. It's a weird time.
Yeah, I probably can't.
I have Friday off to be able to make it.
What time is it?
Like, fuck, I put it on my calendar. Let me look. Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Eastern for the first 3 bosses. Or at least 3 bosses, may not be the first 3. Friday is 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Eastern time.
Are they going to be like PTR testing the mythic versions of the bosses?
Yes. Not this week. I think this week is heroic. Next time they go, which I think is in July, 2 weeks after. Mythic, yeah, Mythic is July 10th through 11th. But it'll be roughly the same times. If you can make it, great. We'll throw a raid together and go in there and blow it up. Make a whole bunch of notes. And whenever Galveston's ready.
Sorry, I was looking at logs.
Cool. We're blowing it up again. She's 3? Well, then she can do your job too, then, right? She can take it over. I'm sure she'd gladly take it over. For Daddy?
Yeah, my child will definitely set manhole covers.
Watch your feet. Look for mines. Spread out. Look for the soaks here.
Dig for underground utility pipe. That sounds like a child's job.
Oh no.
Alright, I am down. Rixie, you are back up. To be the anchor. That's Mega Soak.
Personals in A.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Alright, we'll die here.
2,
If possible.
1.
Personals in A.
Dodge.
That little click click from his gun is gonna be like ingrained in my brain now.
Until he hits to like phase 2 and he's like, hit him with both barrels. You're like, okay.
You guys just dream of sound clips from this boss, don't you?
That's right. That's right. It's the trigger of what mechanic's coming up.
Every time you hear one, just a splash of serotonin drops.
That's right.
I understand that, like, you know, you guys go through the VOD for, like, you know, serious reasons. But if anybody ever wanted to put together a blooper rule, oh my god.
The first one, everybody swap. What are you doing? What are we doing? Yes, the first frontal goes to X. The next frontal goes to triangle.
We're gonna be on Max's race toward last stream.
That's right, dude. He'll be tuning into one of our Twitches randomly and be like, "Oh, look at this guild. Oh, eat the food."
Look at these guys wipe.
And then he's gonna look at our guild name and be like, "Oh,
I stole his
At least
word.
they're
It
accurate.
made you all pay attention. He said, "Finger blast the ads," and then you all said, "What? Huh?" That's what he said,
I mean-
and those raiders paid attention too. So clearly, it's a strat.
I mean,
Clearly.
I
A lady and eat the
I
food.
definitely am thinking finger bagging.
A lady and eat the feast.
He's even using the thumb.
A lady and you there?
That's how you know he's no. That's how you know
Okay.
that he knows what he's doing. Exactly.
Yeah, no worries. I just want to make sure you got the feast when it was down.
I mean,
Doesn't-
isn't that what AI is for? Like the definition.
Yeah, it means love in Chinese.
Something like, "Two in the pig and one in the stink."
What's that?
There you go.
Right between the eyes.
Hit him in both holes.
Yeah, hit him with both holes.
Fucked my fucking opener up.
Pyro Soap 1. Kosuzu soak 3 in A.
It's like I can't play one.
All right, look, look for the mines.
Hit him with both fingers.
Get all the soaks. Soak, 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 soak. Mega soak. Get the last two.
Stack.
I do enjoy the pulls where we're like this. We actually do pretty well.
3,
All right. First frontal to the right.
1.
Next frontal on green.
Personals in A.
Frontal on green.
3, 2,
Everybody else cross over to the earth. Sorry. Everybody else on earth.
I charged too early.
Okay.
Question: why did it? So I had the tank line. The tank took it. I ran out with the circle. Why did that one shot me?
No, tank stood in between you.
The tank is supposed
Okay.
to. Yeah.
No, they did. The
Oh.
tank did their job, and then I got the circle, and I went to run the circle out. Why did that one shot me?
Did
How much
they
damage
not
did it
have a
do?
mitigation up? Because isn't that reduced by the tank's mitigation?
It.
That might be it. 'Cause I got hit by 10 mil, so
Great.
with
That's
explosive.
probably because we were being heinous in our Discord.
Okay.
Definitely,
Okay, but
that's
like-
the.
Ad.
Having
we're
to like
ad.
see through the tiers, we did pretty well with bombs though.
That's right.
Hey, this might be an overzealous idea, but you know when we do the big soak, if the tank can bring the buzz pretty close, so we can keep like hitting it and having
that
leash
mechanic is
when we
based off
soak.
the tank mitigation.
What? Talking about something else?
My parse, Cedric, my parse.
Good
Is there
buff.
a hammer
Shaman buff.
available? Oh, thank you.
Old sperm in it.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 in A.
3,
Watch your feet. Mine's coming out. Soak, 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 soak. Get them all. Holy shit. Get them all. Big defensives. Oh my god.
They were all on the same side.
If we had that 19th or that 20th person, you know, would have been way easier.
That 5%.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, he's been in Discord the entire time. He just doesn't talk.
I think he means this priest.
Oh.
The RNG that comes
other
into play when these bombs go out is insane.
I think we popped them rapidly there more than we normally would, and that's a little bit of RNG.
I may or may not have stood one.
It feels like it feels worse than the ad drops in Rick.
Yeah, basically.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 in A.
3, 2,
Watch your feet.
1.
Look at all the soaks. Nice spreading that out. Mega soak. Directly in the center.
Personals in A.
First soak to the right on X.
2, 1.
Personals in A.
Next soak on green.
3, 2, 1.
Everybody else cross over to Earth. Nice jails.
1 jail on each side in A.
3, 2, 1. End.
Right.
One on each side. Everybody should be under the boss.
Bait.
All right, Frostbeat coming out now.
2, 1.
We're moving boss to the first ad. And everybody can cross over on metal side.
Personals in A.
Dodge.
Finger blast the ads.
1.
What do you mean full energy? Who's still alive on the other side?
Does that gold thing pull on the on the floor hurt?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
a lot.
Oh, okay. Because I know you were stunned.
I cannot use that item yet.
If you get stunned like that and you need a grip, just call for it.
I'll try to watch for it. It shouldn't happen.
Oh, it's besides it. I got hit by the gold frontal as well.
Yeah. Like both tanks got hit, basically.
Got ya.
Can we get a reset? Sorry,
It
I
was
fucked
just
up.
a bad placement on me.
Somebody
I
who's
guess
better.
doesn't really matter. I'll just do it next
Yeah,
time.
it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter.
Don't worry, we'll get a 30-second reset as soon as you pull.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right, Starkin.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 in A.
3,
Watch your feet.
2, 1.
Get the soaks. Soak, 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 soak. Look at them all.
I
it
blew
was
up
a-
a mind there, thinking it was a soak like really
Mm.
quick initially. So
Personals in A.
See, there's that
Maybe.
30-second reset you wanted?
Thanks.
Yeah.
It was 38 when it
Oh,
forward.
shit. My bad. Need a summon? Okay. We can get a Closet of Shame down. Easy. Well, we gotta wait for a summon anyway.
Here we go.
Oh. Nope.
Pyro soak
Did you see
1.
the same thing I did?
Kosuzu
Did you walk
soak
forward
3.
too far?
3, 2, 1.
We'll just eat these mines. Eat them.
Kaboom. Nailed it.
Eat your mage food. Or recuperate. Whatever you prefer. Make a campfire. I need like 40 more % of the boss dead by the end of tonight.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu
Do not
soak
pop
3.
any of these extra mines. Segume has them all and is timing them out.
2,
Mines get out. Just look for the soaks on the ground. That's all we're looking for. Mega soak. All the way against the wall. I know we're down one person. It's fine.
Personals in A.
We battle res Gargan. This first frontal on X. Perfect.
2, 1.
Personals in A.
Battle res Gargan if we can.
Dodge.
This is going to be frontal on green.
2, 1.
Everybody transition to Earth.
One jail on each side in A.
3,
Jail's coming out now.
2,
One on each side of the boss.
N.
Right.
Bait. 3,
Frost feet coming out now.
1.
Make sure you dip your toes. We're positioning boss over to the next ad. Careful on these walls. Everybody should be in metal side right now except for 6.
Dodge. 2, 1.
Blast the ads. Everybody's transitioned. Go ahead, 6. Okay, we're dragging the boss to the center of the room. All the way to Skull. Once the Mega Soak comes out, we're going to move the boss slightly forward. These are 5 mines. Get all of these. Do not let them fail. Going to be a lot of them. Use health pots. We die here. Put that on Skull. On Skull. Well, it wouldn't ever normally hit you anyway, so that's fine.
Skull's in the middle.
Skull is in the
That's where
middle.
this-
Once we drop the fire pool, you can pull the boss. Fuck. I think I want it pulled towards the ad. Because that ad can die. Yes, I do want you getting the first mine, Pyro. And then Josh Orr's way, you guys are cleansing the bleed after the first frontal off Pyro. Okay. I figured. Okay, we're gonna make a small change, but I'll call it. We're taking the ad or the boss to the second ad when we transition. I'll call for it.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 in A.
3,
Mines get out.
1.
Should we get all these soaks? Soak them. Let Segume time them. Mega soak. Can we battle res magic mana? That's me. The far back on gray side.
Personals in A.
Where's the tank?
Oh, okay, gotcha. Then Rixie, you're up. You're gonna be anchor.
2, 1.
Personals in A.
Next frontal will be on green.
Dodge. 3, 2.
Next frontal on green. Then Rixie, hug the line. Go now. Nice.
1 jail on each side in A.
3, 2, 1. In.
Jails, one on each side. Everybody but Rixie is standing underneath the boss.
Bait. 3, 2.
Crossfeet now. And then we're stacking the boss underneath the first ad. Rixie's just hugging the line.
Personals in A.
6, you're going to be anchor. Rixie's dealing with ice feet.
2, 1.
You should have an anchor on earth side. 6 is dead. Josh, your anchor. All right, we're going to drag the boss all the way to second ad. This is going to be mines.
Mines.
This is the small change. Mines are going to be around this area. Do your best. Keep getting the soaks. Keep getting them. And then we put the mega soak on Ek, or in the middle. That'll be the rotation after we get the first set. We phased early, so we did not get the finger blast to break the ads. That's okay.
Too much damage, or someone walked over too fast?
I think when I called it late, we stepped over.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mines. Well, we normally have 4 healers, so it's a little easier to heal it off. So the timings are tighter, but that doesn't fix the soaking part. That just fixes the popping part, so we don't die the whole time.
No.
Yeah, the miss soak is double damage. Correct. That's what's killing us.
That's lucky.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 in A.
3, 2.
Mines, watch your feet. Soak, 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 soak. Still going. Mega soak.
Personals in A.
3,
First frontal on X.
1.
Personals in A.
Next frontal on green.
3, 2.
Everybody else phase to earth. Careful.
One jail on each side in A.
3.
All right, 1 jail on each side. Get it?
In.
Right.
Bait.
Okay, Frostbeat coming out.
2, 1.
Hey, dip your toes, high behind a wall, moving boss to first ad. Make sure we get this finger blast all the way across. We can transition to metal side. Everybody be in metal.
Dodge. 2, 1.
We can start moving boss to the other side. Then we're gonna stack under this boss, kill it, or this ad. And we're gonna get mindsets. We have one additional mine here. Lots of extra soaks. Take your time, Segume. Get these soaks. Be very careful to not soak them early.
Did we have grabby hands there? Is that what happened? Grabby
Looks
hands
like we
full
need
one
people
of the
to run
bombs?
deep to Star and Moon early. Just so there's a few warm bodies there.
The first time is acceptable. Yes, but there's now going to be an additional mine, so we have to still cram that same time, but with an extra mine in there. I also don't think they can be gripped. So I don't think that would have affected them. They can be rooted, but they cannot be gripped. Let's keep getting all the way there. Like, we've seen enough polls that that's the acceptable minimum now. And then the Mega Soak is going to be on Skull right now. I won't have a marker in the future, but just so everybody's tracking, if you see this beam here, and then the beam in the center, you would put the marker, or the Soak right in the middle, where Skull is now. I can't get there, otherwise I'd pull the boss. I'll leave Skull there until we get used to it, but it's going to be in between those two marks. Like I said, that's the new minimum, all the way to the second mindset. We need to get through it. So let's say Gume take his time on the first set of mines, and he will also take his time on the second set of mines.
Pyro soak 1. Hosuzu soak 3 and
3,
Mines coming out, watch your feet.
1.
Keep soaking.
Apparently I did not wash
Keep
my
soaking.
feet.
Alright, Mega Soak all the way against the wall.
Personals in A.
Frontal on X.
3, 2, 1.
Next one on Triangle.
Dodge.
Everybody go to Earth.
2, 1.
Go to Earth.
One jail on each side in A.
3, 2,
Jail's coming out now.
in.
Right.
Bait.
Standing underneath the boss.
3, 2, 1.
Frostbeat coming out.
Left. Personals in A.
Everybody transition over to metal.
Dodge. 2, 1.
Finger blast both ads. Nice. Pull the boss to the second ad. Second set of mines here. We are 3 people down. Take them slow.
I supposed to have bottle cube?
Yes. You have to.
It's not close. It's still like 1.5 minutes.
Do you have the talent that reduces the cooldown of it by 3 seconds or 1 second every 3 holy power, something like that? Maybe it's the other way. That is required to then spend enough throughout the whole time. Because, yeah, obviously you need one more thing to do. It should bring it down to roughly 2 minutes. So we can be close on timings, but I'm going at the latest possible second. To the point that I'm stroking out a little bit because it says 100 every time. The second mines, so there's 4 in the first one, 5 in the next one, and then 6 in phase 3 that we won't pop at all.
You still pop
Or
4,
phase two.
right? Or no?
No, we're not popping any. We're putting the boss where the far markers are, and then running to where circle is, and we're just escaping.
Okay.
Yeah, there's ice and stuff like that to stop them too.
I was just going off the PowerPoint video that was linked.
I took his idea and Dratnos and did a bastard child of
Purged them.
Yeah.
Sounds great, dude. Fucking zug that shit.
That's right. We either kill it, like we have crazy amounts of damage in the group, so then it's a matter of just doing what we have versus what they could do or had to do.
I feel like we're progging though.
Yeah,
We're-
definitely. Did you find out what we're talking about, Segume?
Yeah.
Give it a shot. I don't know how much it changes in terms of like rotation, if it's like you have to push extra buttons, but we'll play around that and see where we're at.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 and
3, 2, 1.
Mines, watch your feet. Just look for the soaks. Keep looking for soaks. Last 2. Mega soak. Get against the wall. Nice timing on that, by the way.
8. Personals in A.
First frontal on X. First frontal coming out.
3, 2, 1.
Personals in A.
Next frontal on triangle.
Dodge.
Everybody else go to Earth.
2, 1.
And you have time to just run to Earth now.
One jail on each side in A.
3, 2, 1.
Jail's coming out.
In.
Right.
I didn't.
Bait.
All right, we're stacking under the boss.
3,
Frostbeat coming out now.
1.
Left. Personals in A.
Everybody transition to metal. Finger blast the ads.
2, 1.
Nuke the ad. Start moving it to the second one. All right, look for all these mind soaks. There's going to be one extra. Feel free to take a breath.
Mines.
Do these slow. Keep getting them. That's going to be on Skull. Get on Skull. This is immunity. You have to immune this one. Push your immunity bubbles now.
Personals in A.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, pull the boss over here.
Personals in A.
In between the two marks. Everybody's transitioning to Earth.
3, 2, 1.
Yep, that's fine. Just stay there's way.
It's Prog, I'll take it.
Did I do that second AoE line right?
Where did those mines come from?
I don't think we got all of them.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
I need to get to second rank this tab.
Okay,
So
I didn't
gotcha.
notice there's 2 ranks.
Yes, Galveston.
Did I do the second line correctly?
On
Second double
triangle.
whammy.
Yes. So we'll
Like aim at
have
star, right?
the boss right about the mid to stairs area, and then star will be the big hit, the double whammy. That's the same thing as X, and then the frontal will be on diamond area ish. The goal of that is it's a triangle like AoE frontal, whereas the other one is a single target. Doesn't hurt anybody else. But at that point, once we get the Mega Soak down, we'll have the boss right about there towards the steps. And then we're going to put the boss in between the other two, just like we do on Heroic. That next one, you should have spell warding up, potentially. We'll find out. The gold ticks for a lot, but in that one, you may have to run against the wall and do like a snake pattern. Sigma. We're throwing like all these crazy mechanics at tanks. This fight is definitely, everybody has a job here. Throw shaman buff.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 in A.
3, 2.
Mines, watch your feet. Get these soaks. Look for them. Not done yet. Last one. Get those last two. Mega Soak. Could be a Battle Res Pyro. And then Rixie, you're up for Anchor.
Personals in A.
First frontal on the X.
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Personals
Next
in A.
frontal on Triangle. Go now.
Dodge. 3, 2.
Everybody else transition to Earth except for Rixie. Go at 98. Yep, perfect.
One jail on each side in A.
3, 2, 1. In.
One jail on each side. Everybody's under the boss. Rixie, just make sure you're on Earth side.
Bait.
Frost feet coming out.
3, 2,
Frost feet out now. That was a good boss movement.
In A.
Everybody's transitioned over to metal except for Rixie.
2, 1.
Start moving the boss. Rixie, go now. Nice. Finish off that last ad. And then we're all the way under boss. We are down a healer, so this will likely kill us here. But we're going to play it out.
Mines.
Take it slow. Look for all the soaks right now. DPS doesn't matter. That is our new min phase that we will get to every time. All right, it is almost top of the hour. Do you want break now for 5 minutes and then we push for the last hour straight? Or do you want 5 more minutes of 2 more pulls? Okay, that's a break. See you back in 5. Finally eat some dinner. Away we go.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 and
3, 2, 1.
Watch repeat. Take your time on these. Get the soaks. Last 2. All the way to the wall. 2 battle res Zway.
8. Personals in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, first frontal, yep. And then the next one's going to be in triangle.
Dodge. 3, 2, 1.
Everybody else cross over. Onto Earth. Edric. It's fine. We're back from break. Tunnel vision engaged.
Sorry, I just thought it was the soaking part. To help with the person. That was my bad.
That frontal is not a soak, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
You buffoon.
Damn choker, what the hell?
Ratted him out like that.
He gives the rest of us a bad name, just throwing it out there.
Yeah, the U.S. government told my school we couldn't have 5 minutes to go between classes. We could only have 4.
The hell?
Like,
Same shit.
some of
'cause they
us.
said,
You that shit got you traumatized, huh?
it's kind of funny.
Alright, we're pushing all the way to the last bit of the hour. Good pulls in.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 and 8.
3, 2, 1.
Watch your feet. We're taking our time on these. Just watch the soaks. Get them all. Get them. Alright, we're gonna wipe it up here. Just stand in this.
Personals in 8.
3, 2,
If you see a priest or a shaman healing, you cannot count on them to get the soak.
3, 2.
They are spam healing the fuck out of everybody.
I believe when we're in the air, we can get a soak. So
You can. If you got
Yeah.
uppies.
Yeah, I've been in soaks and then everybody runs in on when I'm above them. So
There was like 2 soaks right behind both of you that didn't get soaked. Do we have a healer that has jumper cables? Or is Zway can res?
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 and 8.
3,
Watch your feet.
1.
Get soaks. All right, we're gonna die here.
Personals in A.
If we have to die early, whoever gets the Mega Soak, nobody else soak it. It does double damage to the raid if nobody soaks it.
Dodge. 3, 2, 1.
One jail on each side in A.
I hit my soulstone on accident there instead of Onk.
I was like, how did you come back alive? That makes sense.
That item is still recharging.
Careful on early pulls.
Pyro soak
Been
1.
very itchy tonight.
Suzu soak 3 in A.
3, 2, 1.
Look at your feet. Do not touch a mine.
Just change direction on me out of nowhere.
Personals in A.
Alright, eat your mage food. We're pulling quick here. Machine gun pulls. But don't pull early.
Kelly.
Kind of. No tunneling. Get your soaks. DPS literally doesn't matter. There will be plenty of uptime on the boss.
Single button rotation.
I don't care. Just get your soaks.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 in A.
3, 2,
Mine's coming out. Get these soaks. Had too many good pulls to fuck this up. Get the last two. Mega soak.
Personals in A.
Targeted.
Alright, I can't switch sides. I'm going wherever I am right now.
1.
Personals in A.
Everybody switch to Earth.
Dodge. 3, 2, 1.
One jail on each side in A.
3, 2,
Jail's going out now.
in.
Right.
Be underneath the boss. Or at least near the fire.
3,
Frostbeat coming out.
1.
Dip your toes. Oh, this is not going to go well.
Personals in A.
All right, transition over to metal.
3, 2, 1.
Nuke the ad. Start moving boss. We just missed that one. We'll nuke this ad, it's fine. We're gonna roll with it. We battle res Raj.
Mine.
Get these soaks correct. Let's get past this. Pop all your defensives if you have to. Look, Hellstones, etc. We're gonna figure it out.
One Malibu at a time.
That's right.
It is not ready yet.
Yeah, 6 doesn't have a pet. But also I don't think it counts. For that next set of mines, just pop everything that you have besides your immunities to soak all those. We might just be short on healers, and that's causing us to die there. So we'll get past it. Either cooldowns, I should say.
3, 2.
Watch your feet. Get all of these soaks. We'll wipe this up. Do not stand in the Mega Soak.
Personals in A.
3, 2, 1.
Correct. The 4th healer will not save us on the Mist Soaks. It will just save us on the second mindset. Well, I don't know if it'll save us. It will get us... It'll have a buffer. I will be reviewing VODs. Not that I think that there's any one person being an issue, but I need everybody soaking as priority. So if I go back and watch some DPS hold I-beam, for example, Edric, on the boss, I'm just picking on you, then I will address you. But otherwise, soaking is always going to be priority.
I literally try to soak as many as I can, Eric.
I know, I'm just picking on you.
I think we might be regressing because we're tired, maybe.
Well,
we've accomplished pretty good, Prog.
Nope, I think that's just a you thing, my guy.
I've been chugging coffee. Even if it is 87 degrees in my house.
Get some cold brew.
That's right.
Pyro soak 1. Hosuzu soak 3 in A.
3.
First mindset coming out now. Spread out. Get these soaks. Last mine. Then Mega Soak.
Personals in A.
It's fine.
3, 2, 1.
Choke.
Cleanse the bleed.
Personals in A.
Next frontal is going to be on triangle. Everybody else is on earth.
3, 2, 1.
One jail on each side in A.
3, 2,
Jail's coming out now.
drop.
Right.
Cross feet. Dip your toes.
Knock.
Everybody's on metal side right now.
Personals in A.
Make sure we get this frontal correct.
Dodge. 2, 1.
Nuke the ad. Bring the boss to the other side.
Mine.
Alright, watch all of this. Push all of your defensive during this when you soak. Now, push all your defensives. Live. Alright, nobody take the big soak.
Personals in A.
3, 2, 1.
Personals in A.
I know that there are a lot of one-off things that are happening, but those just need to be fixed in general. They either won't happen, or you individually made a choice to stand somewhere, and it was just not in the right spot. Try something different this time. I'm not looking at anybody individually, just in general, we didn't make it because we tried to do the same thing we have been doing, and it isn't working. So try something new this time, whether it's a new position, a new spot, whatever the case may be.
Up until that phase, correct? We've been doing great till that phase.
Up until that
So
phase. We need to try a bunch of different things to get through that phase and then lock that in. Correct. When we want to push next season and we want to be like US top 400 or less, this is what we're going to have to do. We're going to hit raid walls like this, and we're going to have to figure out what we need as a group, not what some other guide told us that we're going to click buttons for.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 in A.
3, 2.
Watch your feet, spread out. Get these soaks. If there's already one taken, try to grab another one. Mega soak. Better as way.
Personals in A.
3.
Just kind of stand still. It's fun. That one's... We'll figure it out every time.
In A.
Dodge.
Can you get a better res on sway, please?
2, 1.
Everybody else should be on Earth side right now.
One jail on each side in A.
3, 2, 1. In.
Right.
3, 2,
Frostbeat coming out.
1.
Personals in A.
Everybody should be on metal side.
Dodge. 2.
Make sure we get this frontal correct. Fan it. Break both of these. Nuke the ad. Move boss. All right, look around. We're gonna get mines. Spread out. Spread out now. Push your defensives. There's gonna be a lot of damage here. Watch your health. Health stones. Put the Mega Soak on Skull. Get the last two.
Personals in A.
3,
That was progress.
1.
Progress on making it through that step.
Personals in A. Pyro Soak 1. Kosuzu Soak 3 in A.
3,
Spread out. Here's mines.
1.
Get these soaks. Mega Soak. Get the last two. This one.
Personals in A.
First frontal on the right, on X.
3, 2, 1.
Second frontal on triangle. Coming out now. Everybody should be on Earth side.
3, 2, 1.
One jail on each side in A.
3, 2, 1.
One on each side for prisons.
In.
Right.
Jails.
Bait. 3,
Stand next to the fire.
1.
Frostbeat coming out now. Dip your toes. Everybody's transitioning to the metal side after this.
Personals in A.
Frontal coming out. Make sure we fan it against both ads.
Dodge. 2, 1.
We battle res Galveston.
Mine.
Here comes the mines. Spread out. We need to get all of these soaks. Use your defensives here. Look for them on the ground. Keep going. Then Mega Soak on Skull. Mega Soak on Skull.
Personals in A.
That's going to be an immunity all the way. Okay, move the boss over here. Or toward the front steps, I should say.
1.
Where Skull is now.
Personals in A.
Point the big frontal on diamond. Rixie, you were going to be anchor. Big frontal on diamond. 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 Everybody else should be on earth. Rixie, you're on metal. Rixie, go. Put the boss on skull. Once the tank frontal comes out and jails are done, we're moving it to where 6 is at.
In.
There's one jail all the way on diamond. Nice job. Here comes the tank frontal. This is going to hurt a lot. Watch Segumi's health.
Bait.
All right, now we're going to move boss to where skull is.
1.
Personals in A.
And then this finger blast would then be fanned across metal side.
2. 1.
So
All the way
there's
over there.
3 Impeachment Wolves now.
There's 3, yes. There's ramping mechanics every time.
Because mine said middle, and I was like, what?
Yep, there's 1, 2, and then diamond. And then in phase 3, there's 4. 1, 2, 3, and then skull's over here. If you like 2 gauges, you're going to love 3. That's right.
Wait till you hear about 4.
That was great.
Yeah, that was really good. Reflect on what you did. Do the same thing this time. We can. The issue is that if we die during jails, it's already over. But that won't happen now that we've seen it.
Pyro Soak 1.
I trust.
Kosuzu Soak 3 in A.
3.
Mine's coming out. Spread out.
1.
Look for these soaks. If they're dark, move to a different one. We definitely missed one. Nobody soak this. We're gonna wipe it up. Also, this dude's like fucking Doja Cat ripoff.
3. 2. 1.
What?
Let's paint this town red.
Oh.
Dodge.
Okay.
2. 1.
Rixie, stop dodging mechanics. Eat them.
He was doing it because he needs to be the last one alive, and certain DPS wouldn't die. What the hell?
He wants to make all our DPS lower.
Edric, you're slurring so much. I'd like honestly think you were doing more than what you are.
I think he's just sleepy.
It's a little insane.
Oh shit, you hear me? My
Oh,
bad.
I've been hearing you this whole time, bro.
I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting my mic's not broken anymore.
I'm waiting for the moans
Actually,
to start coming out.
Like, really?
The slight fap noise in the background. Okay, ready up, Edric.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god.
You said fab?
Both
Oh,
hands on the
this is
keyboard,
up.
please.
Pyro Soak 1. Kosuzu Soak 3 in A.
3. 2.
Mine spread out.
1.
Look for the soaks. Get him. If it's dark, somebody's already got it. Look for a different one. I just wanted a death recap. Okay, we're gonna wipe it up. I think my game crashed.
Yo, where's my grief torch at?
Your water now?
That trinket was toxic as fuck.
Send Druid buff. Need all the verse we can get.
Pyro soak 1. Osuzu soak 3 and 8.
3, 2, 1.
Mines spread out. Last mine. Nice job. Mega soak. First frontal on X. First frontal now.
3, 2, 1.
Personals in
Next frontal on triangle. Everybody move to Earth.
Dodge. 3, 2, 1.
One jail on each side in A.
3,
Jail's coming out in 3.
1. Drop.
Right.
Frostbeat in 3 seconds. Touch your toes.
Knock.
Transition over to metal.
Personals in A.
Finger blast the ads. Both of them, please.
1.
Nuke the ad. Start moving, boss. Spread out. Here comes first set of mines. Look for the soaks. Defensives. Get these soaks. Last 2 mines. Mega soak would be on X.
Let's on skull.
Or I'm sorry, yeah, on skull.
3, 2, 1.
That's okay, it was gonna be wiped anyway.
Personals in A.
But that was good practice.
Dodge. Dodge. 3.
So I mean,
2.
it looks like the soaks come out based on the position of the mine when it blows, right?
It is random.
Okay, interesting.
Because like you can blow one under the boss and it can go all the way back to the beginning.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's not usually that far, but it can.
I'm gonna call any names, but a certain mute. We have
What?
multiple of them, so. So I'm not gonna call any names.
Soaks
Sure.
do seem to favor where the mine is blown up.
Adric, you're seeing pink elephants. I'm not sure what you're seeing is actually there.
A certain no talker.
A certain
Put
no
the soak
talker
back.
didn't do the soak correctly. I think he was trying to wipe the raid.
No. He sent the soak to the wall instead of a middle.
Right. Because if nobody took it, then it would have wiped the raid so we can come back.
No, we hadn't wiped there. Yeah. Okay. Let's get it. Let's get it
Get
to
it again.
45 now. I believe. Our lowest have been what, 55?
55.1?
Let's get it to 49.
If we live through that, it'll be there again. For sure.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuzu soak 3 and
3. 2. 1.
Mine spread out. For the soaks, if it's dark red, somebody already has it. Look for the soaks, we missed one. Mega soak.
Personals in A.
First frontal on X. On X.
3. 2. 1.
Personals
Next
in
frontal on triangle.
Dodge. 3.
Everybody else on Earth.
2. 1.
What the?
We have a slow blinker.
Sure who that was actually.
I was like, wait a minute, I was on Earth side. It's fine. Been waiting a while for that one? Why? Because you keep seeing it change over to 100 and you're like, he's gonna fuck up? One of these times?
Right? Nobody talks about the 99 other you did it.
It's
Just
fine.
the one you do.
Oh. You've been putting Metric say slow blinker. It has nothing to do with how slow he's blinking in real life. Martino mismatched. What could be mismatched?
Somebody's typing in their note.
Must be.
Who would troll?
I mean, it only does it for you. It just lets me know that somebody else doesn't have the same one.
Kosuzu soak 3 and
3. 2. 1.
Mine spread out. If it's dark red, somebody already has it. Get another one.
What if it was dark red because I was standing there first?
Then that other person should move. Get that mega soak.
A. Personals in A.
3. 2. 1.
Personals in A.
All right, next frontal on triangle.
Dodge. 3. 2.
We had one less person in that mega soak. By 2 paladins died. Everybody on Earth.
One jail on each side in A.
3. 2. 1. In.
Right.
3, 2,
Frostbeat coming out now. Dip your toes. Transition to metal.
Personals in A.
dodge, 2, 1.
Make sure we finger blast both of them. Nice. Nuke the ad. Move boss. Mine's coming in. Spread out. Use your defensives here. Defensive now. Get these soaks. If they're already dark, move out. Means somebody's already has it. Mega soak on skull. Right there. Normally.
Personals in A.
And we're gonna pull boss to the stairs.
3, 2, 1.
Where skull is, roughly. Frontal on diamond. Everybody else is going to earth.
2.
Everybody go to earth. Then put the boss in between the marks. Go now. Once the frost feet come out, or I'm sorry, before the frost feet come out, we need to move boss. I drop skull so that we can see it ahead of time. Jails come out. As soon as this frontal gets kicked, we're moving boss to skull. Frontal. And then we're gonna go stand by the lava. Stand by the lava. You're gonna dip your toes and run behind. Run behind. Doesn't matter which one.
Personals in A.
Then we're gonna finger blast both ads.
Dodge, 2, 1.
Go to metal side. Everybody go now. Go now. Go now. We got the idea. It's further into the pipe.
On that phase, when you beam, you need to sweep the beam to the other ad.
Correct.
So everybody needs to be on the right side, or you're gonna get swept.
Yeah, we should be in red, and right after that, we should move to metal. I think, but I don't know, or just like follow the sway, right? Even if you're on brown side, like.
Yeah, so we're gonna stack on skull, so that all of the frost feet have a chance to dip their toes. Ideally, those two would be your marks to run around and go hide, because everybody else is going to transition. The anchor is going to be somewhere on this side, and then you guys are going to run all the way over to metal side. So basically, we're redoing phase 1 in a different way.
Right after prison, should they take Muxie into metal side, and then try to finger blast in metal side?
Right after prisons, we need to be on skull. We need to dip the toes.
Yeah, right after that.
Right after that.
Second,
then yes.
The second fire soak, we're all soaking, or is that the immunity one?
That is the immunity one. The last fire soak we're all soaking.
The third one, okay.
Except for the immunities.
Unless they got their immunity on cooldown, which like they will. Go soak that bitch. Soak it up. Go. I gotta remember, we're doing this 19-man, so it's gonna get easier once we get 20.
Or harder. Because then that person has to relearn all the positions again.
Pyro soak 1. Osuzu soak 3 and
3, 2,
Mines get out.
1.
If it's dark red, move to a different one. All right, we missed one. Don't take this. Nobody soak that. And we'll wipe it up.
Personals in A.
3, 2, 1.
Personals in A.
To give you an idea of where we are for damage, we would be phasing into phase 2 where we just were. We would not transition over to metal. We would be dangerously close into phasing into phase 2. We were at 60% HP, so we're way behind on damage to get there. But that's because we keep having early deaths.
Hey.
But yes?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cube.
Okay. The Mind Soak is rough. Once we get comfy getting to where we just were for a few times in a row, that's when we can start really being crazy on damage. And the reason I'm sending reses early is if you're in a soak, you need to be able to soak, otherwise, because I'm only sending 1 or 2 people in for the first soaks. And then it's basically 2 people per soak from then on. And if you die during the soak, the fight is over. Like, over. He bubbles the boss. Doesn't matter how long we get through, he's going to bubble the boss, we die. It's very important to live. And it will be very, very important to live on the next fight, too.
Pyro soak 1. Hosuzu soak 3 in A.
3, 2, 1.
Mind spread out. Get these soaks. That's okay. At least it's a fast wipe.
Personals in A.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting
Oh,
better on like my rotation, learning
man.
what buttons to use. It's just specific part of the fight.
Roughly 10 minutes. That's about 4 pulls. About 10 pulls. So res
Full
fast.
sperm.
Eat your mage food. Or recuperate, whichever.
Full sperm in it.
Captain ladies sing the song. You know.
Oh my god, I don't even have my haunt cold now. It's so
Oh
fast.
my cooldowns are fucked.
Does it matter?
Pyro soak
No,
Nah,
not really.
well-
Hosuzu soak 3 in A.
3, 2,
Mind spread out. Get these correct. Don't fuck it up. Look for the last one. And the Mega Soak. Make sure we get all the Mega Soak in. All the Mega Soak in.
Personals in A.
Nice. First frontal on X.
3,
Well, in theory, it's fine.
1.
Personals
Trying to be consistent with it. Next frontal on triangle. Everybody else on Earth.
Dodge. 3, 2, 1.
Quite close there, mister.
Oh, it's been worse. It's been at 100
3,
all night.
1. In.
Right.
Whoops.
Bait. 3, 2, 1.
Cross feet. Dip your toes. Transition to metal. Get this frontal correct.
3, 2,
Okay, Rixie, charge me. Somebody go on Earth. Somebody go on Earth. Somebody go on Earth. Thank you. That's the rare occurrence transition now. Thank you. Send the battle res on me. I can still be anchor. Thank you. Spread out for these mines. Use your defensives here. Live through this phase. Use your health stones, health pots. All right, we'll wipe it up.
stack,
Personals in A.
Good adjustment.
That was me. I took a mine.
3, 2, 1.
My mistake, a bum.
Personals in A.
What the fuck are these details names, by the way? What am I looking at?
1.
Crazy idea. Everybody. I mean, okay, not tanks and healers for obvious reasons. All the DPS. Use your one button rotation.
The fuck out of here, mister. Can I
I'm
get a repair
sorry,
bot?
do you think that doing any amount more of DPS is gonna get us the kill right now?
What is that gonna do? Using a one button rotation, like
It's going to have you sit there and push one button mindlessly while you stare at mechanics.
well, me pressing the buttons is not a.
So how
it
about
doesn't
this?
stop.
Like
It
I
doesn't
said,
stop me
let's
from
do
doing
something
mechanics.
dumb for the last few pulls of the night, because obviously we're not getting mechanics, so let's take the whole DPS brain out of it and just focus on the mechanics. Because we're not at a point where, oh, we're not doing enough to get the kill.
Let's get all the way to the point where we would normally phase. And then that way when we transition and die, because it's all unplanned, it's at least getting through the fight when DPS is there.
Pyro soak 1. Kosuza soak 3 in A.
3, 2,
Mine spread out. Get these soaks correct. Mega soak. That all the way against the wall. Everybody get in that's supposed to be.
Personals in A.
Frontal on the X.
3, 2, 1.
Personals in A.
Frontal on triangle. Everybody else on Earth.
Dodge. 3, 2, 1.
One jail on each side in A.
3, 2, 1.
Get these jails.
In.
Right.
Bait.
Ice feet coming out in 4 seconds.
3,
Get close enough to dip your toes.
1.
Transition over to metal.
Personals in A.
Get this frontal correct.
Dodge. 2, 1.
And both. Nice. Move boss. Was somebody on the wrong side? I can replay that one. It's not a big deal. We'll res up, and this will be last pull.
No, it was not Etrick. He died early.
It couldn't have been.
Couldn't have been
Wait,
because he was trying to focus on DPS.
I can't rest. Like I
No,
think
I
I
think he-
escaped on the thing.
I
Just
think
do a
he took two
reload.
soaks or something
Slash
and
reload.
killed him.
I literally took my hand out of my keyboard for 1 microsecond to scratch my eye, and I got a bomb in there on that. Like,
Oh, okay.
I tried moving with clicking both my. Yeah,
Can't
I'm
scratch your
reloading.
eyes, bro.
Now can you res?
It's still reloading. Like it's reloading. It's loading.
Man.
Yeah, I can reach it.
Oh, we need a lock closet. Last pull energy. Are you guys ready? For some reason, it insta said no. Hedrick and Zuna.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see a ready check.
Oh, what the heck? I even
Yeah,
heard it make the
well done.
noise.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see it.
All right, throw a pull timer. Give it all she's got, Captain.
Pyro soaked 1. Kosuzu soaked 3 in A.
3, 2,
Mine spread out.
1.
Get these soaks. Missed one. Battle Res Pyro.
Personals in A.
First soak on the right. On X.
3, 2, 1.
Everybody go Earth. Next soak's gonna, or next frontal's gonna be on Triangle.
3, 2,
Triangle, 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 triangle. Other side. Thank you. And everybody's on Earth right now. Everybody's on Earth right now. Everybody's on Earth right now.
One jail on each side in A.
3, 2, 1.
Get these jails correct.
In.
Right.
Bait.
Frostbeat coming out.
2,
Get ready to dip your toes. Transition over to metal.
Personals in A.
Get this frontal correct.
dodge. 2, 1.
Everybody's on metal right now. Nuke the ad. Moving boss. Spread out here. We're going to get the mines first. We have 8 seconds.
Mines.
Get these soaks. Soaks over DPS here. Defensives. Get the last two. Mega Soak on the X, or on Skull. On Skull. That is an immunity.
3, 2, 1.
Then the next frontal would be on Diamond, but the boss would be by the stairs.
Dodge. 3, 2, 1.
And then everybody would go Earth side. We'll wipe it up here.
Over there, we go Earthside after we finger gun the ads.
It'll be the same two frontals, just like we did in phase 1, left and right. And then right after both frontals, everybody's on Earth side.
And then we do the...
Hold on, one sec. I will have everybody follow up with me if you cannot make the next 3 weeks consecutive. I say that right now because we are right through holiday weekend. If you cannot make one of those days, let me know, because I want a guaranteed roster for this boss until it's dead. July 4th is the holiday. Just plan ahead. I want to make sure we have a full 20 for 9 raid nights consecutive. We probably will only need 2 weeks, 6 days.
When is July 4th?
Sound like a Saturday or something?
On July 4th.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we can go into general chat. Oh, we already are in general chat. Look at that. It's like we never left.
Yeah, I've been listening to Adric's hot mic all night.
Oh.
Hot mic.
Just all the moaning and everything?
We had to mute that motherfucker.
It's on Friday, okay.
I might have an activity Friday.
An activity?
So if I I mean,
it's very descriptive. I don't need to know details. I just need to know, is that an activity that's going to take you out of raid?
I don't know. It might, but I'm not sure. But just I could come Saturday and Sunday, but that doesn't work for you, right? You need a full, unless. But I'll let you know throughout the week. I'll let Wednesday. I'll know.
Just ping me. I'm basically going to be doing a per day roster. I want to see as many as we can get that is going to be consecutive. What I don't want is like 3 different healer rosters like on Sprocket, and we triple full count that boss. This boss is already hard enough to learn where to put things. And if I have to teach somebody for 20 pulls in a row because suddenly they didn't get the mechanic until then, it sucks. Yeah. That's the goal.
I will say this, like, it does feel like we're progging quick. Like, even the new people, like, even if we have, like, hiccups, like, for not any individual pull, but we are constantly, like, getting to the next mechanic, to the next one, and it's
we will until
satisfying.
We're behind in damage, though, which means that we're not comfy with it.
Yeah, but there's 19 people here, right? It's like when Goku's training with
the 20th is going to be a healer.
Yeah, but that also frees, like, it's gonna heal us more, so we feel more like safe, you know, and we can do more damage. And as we keep pulling and pulling, we see our little like rotations where we can put like, hey, maybe this button will be better here, and this one. At least I'm doing that, right? I'm like skeeving off damage, even if I have to wait for a gel. I was just sitting in the middle there before waiting for the gel. Now unless I have the gel, I just keep cleaning the buff and I just move on the last second to like where the gel's not gonna hit me. I mean, when I'm, you know, stuff like that. We're getting better. I can feel it on my bones.
The sucky part, not to rain on that parade at all, because I agree, is that this is the easy part of the boss.
Well, we still don't have
All of it.
lost, right? We still gotta account like it's gonna.
No, like phase 2 is objectively harder.
Oh, okay.
So it's like this is the easy part of like, oh, this will feel good because we're working our way through the boss. When we phase, suddenly we're just going to wipe over and over and over until we get the phasing correct. Then we're progging one tiny mechanic at a time in phase 2, and it takes 100 plus pulls for good guilds to get from 40% to 0. But it only takes them less than 30 to get where we were, to get all the way to phase 2. And we're at 50 pulls.
Again, we're 19, man. Yeah.
We'll see how much of a difference that really makes.
I'm just skeptical is all. I think we'll get it. I just don't think it's going to be as easy. I'm not discounting the difficulty.
No, even so far, I'm a little concerned because the soaks seem so much easier in heroic. Even though it's the same exact fucking mechanic.
Well, it's because the bombs one shot you here, and you at least touch a bomb. Is this a soak or is this a? And then I can't be dashing. Let me go soak this because I may dash into it. So but some pools they feel like hella easy. I guess we get lucky.
Yeah, there is something going on in certain pools that makes it significantly easier. Either it's how we're all stacking or how we're all spaced out. Something is different about those pools that
a raid analyst will get it down.
Yeah.
Communicate this. The boy two viewers. I was trying to bait them, but I guess